Okay. Not really. No way. Today I'm going to answer questions on weight loss that people believe to be true, but they are actually myths. So let's see if you know this or you don't. A lot of people believe this to be true, but carbs are not bad for you and carbs don't make you put on weight. And the reason they have a bad name is because of these carbs. And these are simple carbs, which include everything that you love, which is your desserts, your cakes, your cookies, your refined wheat items, even your potato chips. Everything that you love is all simple carbs. And the reason why they have a bad name is because these simple carbs are just made of one or two molecular structures, which means that when you consume the food, your body can break it down very easily and it causes your blood sugar to spike. And the more your blood sugar spikes, it also crashes very soon. And the more it crashes, you will feel more hungry and then you again consume the food and you follow in the cycle, which makes you end up having a lot more calories. And that's how you gain weight. But when it comes to the other carbs, which are the ones I'm talking about, they are complex carbs. And these complex carbs are all your fruits, vegetables, legumes, beans, and all of them that we know, which are healthy but we hardly consume. So what happens is that the structure of these carbs are almost 18 carbon long. So to break them down, it will take a lot of time and a lot of energy. And that is what we exactly want. So let's think of it this way. If I give you a single stick and if I give you a bunch of sticks, a single stick is more easy to break, but a bunch of sticks will take a lot of time. And that's exactly how complex carbohydrates are. Now, if you consume something that is whole wheat, it is a complex carbohydrate, so it's going to take a lot of time to break down. That means your blood sugar won't rise. And that is what we are aiming for, because the more blood sugar rises, it will crash down soon and then we end up consuming a lot more calories. But also the good thing is that complex carbohydrates comes with a lot of fiber, and fiber is what keeps us full for a longer period of time so that we don't end up snacking and we don't feel hungry very often, and that's what makes us consume much lesser calories. But as compared to simple carbs do the exact opposite, and that's why carbs really have a bad name. So carbs are not really bad for you, but it's the simple carbs that will make you put on the weight. This is something that I really love, and I love the confidence of people who tell me that I want to lose weight on my stomach. My friend, that is not possible. Some people are very keen to lose weight in certain areas of their body and they feel it is very possible. In reality, it's very different because all body types are different. It's also your genetics and your fat composition and so many other details are there which we don't really regard. For example, my body will decide that, oh, I'll burn first from his thighs, then maybe I'll burn from his arms, and then I'll go to the chest, and then I will go last to the stomach. So my body will choose it that way, but I cannot specifically target it. But yes, if weight loss is paired with certain kind of exercises, you can tone certain areas of your body. It will give you the impression that you've lost weight, but ideally you cannot choose where you want to lose weight. And for those who think that doing crunches will reveal their abs, well, think of it this way. If you are standing behind a door, you are not going to be seen. So no matter what you do, the door is always going to be seen. But the moment you get rid of the door, you will automatically be seen. And it's the same way with your abs. The layer of fat is right in front of you. So no matter what you do and how many crunches you do, if the layer of fat is not eliminated, your abs will never be seen. So here's something that I know a lot of people say, that having honey or maple syrup or brown sugar is better than consuming white sugar, but that is also not true. In reality, our body processes all sugars in the same way regardless of what source it is, because the gut in the end reduces all the sugars into monosaccharides. So it's not that honey is better than sugar or white sugar is better than jaggery or maple syrup. They all are processed the same way. In short, one is not better than the other. So rather than focusing on how the sugars are processed, it is more important to focus on the amount of sugar you're having in any given food. That's more important. If you suffer from celiac disease, then you should go for gluten-free products, because people who suffer from this disease are very sensitive to gluten and it doesn't really agree with them and it causes a lot of problems. But most people out there don't really have a problem with gluten. Consider gluten-free products more as a marketing tactic than a real problem. If you see in India, the entire north, most of them they consume parathas and rotis and chapatis, which are gluten products, but it doesn't really affect them as much is because they are not sensitive to it. But unless you're sensitive to it, then I would say go for gluten-free, but otherwise gluten-free products will not really cause any problem. So if you found this video really helpful, let me know in the comments what was a myth that you actually believed in. Till then, don't stress, be awesome, Rocher that. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.